saying, for example, if you're driving on the wrong side of the road and you have a crash, then you won't drive on that side of the road again. You've got experience. So therefore, in returning to a spiritual world, you won't return because you've driven on the wrong side of the road. You won't return again to this world because you've had some experience. You know it's no good. So that was their answer to this question on if you're there, you don't come here.
Yes.
So they were saying, no, it's when you get back there, you won't come here because now you've had experience.
Get back. Therefore we say, some Nitya Muktas are there. Well, eternally liberated. They are never conditioned. So, the Nitya Muktas are there. They will never die. Now conditioned, then they will be liberated. Baddha Mukta. So those who are there, they are Nitya Muktas. Why will they come back here? They will never drive in wrong side. They are so expert persons, they will drive in right side. And Krishna, another thing is that Krishna is taking care of them. As for example, some acharyas say, the son is with the father, you understand? And they climbed up to this top of the building, and son has got to hold up the hand of father, and they are just walking there. If by chance the son goes to the edge of the building and on the verge of falling down, father is dragging it. You understand? The son will never fall down. Like that. You understand? So from that position, nobody falls down. You understand? Yeah. They are so intimately connected with Krishna. Very intimately and lovingly connected. They will never fall down. And there is no question of forgetfulness also there. Nobody will forget. You understand? In some special cases like that, Joy and Vijay, doorkeepers of Vaikuntha, they fall down by cursing, you see, Brahma saw, curse of the poor Kumaras, and that is Vishnu's desire. You understand? Vishnu's desire, because he wants to fight, to manifest this fighting Leela, and get pleasure. And he must manifest his Leela in his own man. Therefore that curse is given. You understand? It is not that. They fell down for other reasons. You understand? Lord Vishnu's desire. But fourth time they voluntarily came as Jagai Madhai to get prem from Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Voluntarily came for that purpose. Mahaprabhu is going and will distribute prem and we will get it. Let us go. You understand? This is Leela. To take part in the pastime of Supreme Personality of Godhead, they came. He is not falling down. You understand? That is not falling down.
I remember Bhagavan told us they fell down because they were the gatekeepers, they were outside Vaikuntha, on the other side of the gates. So then they
are not outside, they are gatekeepers. They are regularly service there. You understand? They are never outside waiting. And they can also enter into, gatekeeper sometimes enters into. It is just to give message. The such and such person has come, isn't it? And wants permission, isn't it? So they have access. Not that they have no access. They had access. That's all speculation. That's all speculation.
It seems you've been asked this question many times about the origin of the living entity. People seem to ask you it so many times. I suppose
one thing.
In the future,
one who asks us question is an ignorant fool. How can you say the origin? Jiva is nitya, eternal. Eternal means, as its origin, then we trace out the origin, how can it be nitya? If someone has beginning, so it has its end. It has no beginning, no end. It's nitya. You meditate on this word nitya. It's the philosophy here. What is nitya? You understand? It's no beginning, no end. Always, eternal there.
I think in the future many people will still ask this question many times.
Because they are builder. This is inconceivable. One cannot conceive of it. Not an easy task. It's a spiritual question and philosophy, very subtle philosophy. So, great learned scholars, pundits are also builder. So, this question very often arises.
Thinking about falling from the position of serving the Lord, I was thinking when the living entity comes into this world, the first position he takes is Brahma. That's right?
Yes.
And that's the position of service to the Lord.
Yes. From Brahman he comes down.
Brahman.
Yes.
But when he comes, he takes the first position is Brahma, I believe. I believe the first position the living entity takes in this world is the position of Brahma.
Brahma?
Yes.
No.
No.
Bhagavad says, Sodharma nishta sadharmi puman viranjita ameti. Fourth canto Bhagavad says this is Rudra Vakya. Shivaji says, Sodharma nishta sadharmi puman viranjita ameti tatparang himang. Vaishnava padaham jatham vibudha kalatte, you see. That verse is there. Fourth canto, Rudra Gita. Who becomes Brahma? That Jiva who has performed continuously for 100 lives, very strictly, this is Swadharma, Varnashram Dharma. He has acquired that qualification. To become Brahma in one kalpa, the Supreme Personality of Godhead will give him that opportunity. When such qualified Jiva is not available, then Vishnu himself expands to become Brahma. Isn't it? That is there in Chaitanya Charitamrita. Because such qualified Jiva is not available to become Brahma. So, it is there.
Is it when the living entity, when he comes from Mahavishnu into the material world, he takes up his position according to his Prarabdha karma, according to the many species?
Yes, the species are always there. 84 lakhs of species. When complete annihilation takes place, this material body is finished. So, with that soft body, the soul takes place in this Mahatattva, and Mahatattva enters into the body of Mahavishnu. When next creation comes, they again come out as they were in previous kalpa. Yes.
We've been told many, many times that the living entity always comes into the material world as Brahma.
No.
Oh, from there.
So many times we've been
No,
told it.
why?
I don't know where it came.
I don't know where, but we've told it many times.
It says, Bhagavatam says this thing. Who becomes Brahma?
Yes.
And when such qualified Jiva is not available, how Lord Vishnu expands, that is clearly mentioned there in Chaitanya Charitamrita. Then, how is it?
I was sure I'd read that somewhere as well, Maharaj.
Huh?
I was sure I had read that somewhere as well.
Isn't it? What I said isn't Chaitanya Charitamrita. Isn't Chaitanya Charitamrita. And that in fourth canto, Srimad Bhagavatam, who becomes Brahma, is Rudra Gita. Shivaji says this thing.
Also, see, we were always told when the living entity first comes into the material world, he comes as Brahma, but it's not a fact that there was ever a first time. He's always been in the material world.
Yes.
Never a first time.
Not past time. How is past time? How can you say so? That means you are tracing out the origin.
But there was never a first
No, Anadi. That word is there, Anadi, which has no beginning. It's Anadi. Adi means beginning. Anadi, no beginning. Then, how is Anadi? Krishna boli sei jiva Anadi bahirmukha. Otoeb maya tare deo sansara jivukha. What does it mean, Anadi?
without beginning.
No, without beginning. So, how can you trace out its beginning? Then how is it Anadi? Specific word has its import in it. You will never find anywhere. Neither Jiva Swami has said, nor Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati has said, nor Bhakti Vinod Thakur has said, nor my Guru Maharaja has said. So, what you read, there are different properties there. He never said it fell down from the spiritual world, from the service when he forgot his service. Yes. That means he forgot his constitutional position by this abuse of his minute independence. That is said, and that is the real answer. That question also asked, and Acharyas have answered, if all the living entities here, because the pure devotee can deliver one and all. Sansara, jagat tarite shakti dhare jane jane, you see. Such is power, strength, spiritual strength, potency. A pure devotee, he can deliver whole world, you see. If the whole world will be delivered, all living entities, you understand? Then that question is raised, what will happen here? Then the world will be empty, isn't it? Then answer is no. The other set will come in. Innumerable living entities there in some microscopic form. They come in, they will fill in. You understand? And Mahaprabhu has said also that thing. In Vasudev Datta's Gour, you see, when Vasudev Datta say, all right, Mahaprabhu is like Prahlad, Maharaj is Prahlad. Mahaprabhu says, you are Prahlad, you are like Prahlad. Prahlad Maharaj said like this, that your Patit Pavan, please deliver one and all here. And if you say, no, they cannot be delivered, they are most sinful persons, they have committed so much sins, then he said, all right, let me have their own sinful reactions. and let me suffer for them here. As long as the innumerable lives, let me be here and suffer. Please deliver them all. Then what Mahaprabhu said, you see, we all discussed there in Chaitanya Charitamrita, in Vasudeva Datta's. Have you read it? Vasudeva Datta says, this is only a pure Vaishnava like you can say. Nobody else can say. Like Prahlad. Prahlad has said so. And a pure devotee can do so. If that will be the case, what loss is there? What loss is there? As if there are innumerable, you see, material universes. If one universe is delivered, another innumerable rest is there. And Mahaprabhu said, one Chagi is dead. Is there any loss to the Lord? Chagi means a sea goat. Sea goat.
Oh, yes.
Do you understand?
Sea goat.
Sea goat.
She goat.
Sea goat, Chagi. One Chagi is dead. So what loss is there? If one universe is delivered like that by the mercy of a pure devotee, what loss is there? Only a Chagi is dead. Do you understand it?
Yes.
It's dead.
Only a Chagi's dead.
It's like no loss. If the female goat dies,
Oh, nobody-
still what?
Only one
I see,
female
I
goat dies. What loss is there?
What loss is there?
Mahaprabhu said like that. You see?
With Vasudeva Datta, was the world delivered by his desire? Did it actually all the living entities, were they actually delivered?
He was Prahlad, you see. Mahaprabhu said he was Prahlad. Prahlad said so and you said so. That a pure devotee, how his heart bleeds for the suffering of this conditioned soul. How he really feels for them and how he showers his mercy on them. Like that. How he prays to the Supreme Lord for this conditioned souls. This soul, this soul. And a pure devotee can do so. He can do so.
In Chaitanya Charitamrita it says that the whole universe was actually delivered.
Not delivered. The discussion is there. This is the discussion, not that delivered.
Didn't actually happen.
Mahaprabhu gave this praying to one and all. Even the father of Jangaman, you see. The lower animals, tigers, deers, like that. Nobody is accepted. Because Mahaprabhu is so munificent, if someone is serious enough and gets it, he must be delivered.
I was under the impression that during Lord Chaitanya's Leela, he actually delivered the whole universe and then the universe filled back up again.
Oh, why?
No?
Why? He gave prem to one and all, gave scope, gave opportunity. You accept, you take it and be delivered.
This has been said in class before, about the universe is emptied and then it filled back up again.
That was
It was said
discussion.
in Chaitanya Charitamrita class one day, I remember.
Yes, because that was discussion. It was
Only discussion.
Discussion. It was Vasudeva Datta. No discussion. Understand? Mahaprabhu and his followers of Mahaprabhu also, they are giving opportunity. But how many are accepting? That's the question. Therefore, now there is no incarnation in this Kali Yuga. Nama Rupe Krishna Avatar, name incarnation. You understand? And Mahaprabhu's followers are there, it's going on, movement is going on. Mahaprabhu's movement is going on. In spite of all these things, those who are very, very unfortunate, they cannot accept it. How can they be delivered? So they will be mlechas and javanas. So at the end of this yuga, Kalki will come to kill them. Those who have not accepted this thing, Mahaprabhu's teaching.
So sometimes it seems that Lord Chaitanya delivered living entities without them really accepting Krishna consciousness. For instance, this instances where he was embracing some trees, and then the trees went back to the spiritual world.
He delivered one and all. But why the tree is a living entity?
Yes.
Yes, Atma, soul.
It seems like simply by Lord Chaitanya's mercy they went back. They didn't accept Krishna consciousness, it seems.
Mahaprabhu's mercy, you see, Mahaprabhu is so merciful, most munificent incarnation, indiscriminately gave prem, distributed prem. So he had exhibited that thing while he was passing through Dharikondo forest. Even trees, what you say, the deers, tigers, the inferior animals, you see, they all chanted Hare Krishna. This Mahaprabhu saw his mercy. Mahaprabhu touches something, he delivers. What happened? Jagai Madhai, you are delivered. So Mahaprabhu's prem and Mahaprabhu's mercy is still current now. And followers are there, they are doing the same thing. Those who are unfortunate, they cannot accept it. So they will become mlechas and javanas. At last they will be annihilated by Kalki. Kalki will come, mlecha nivaha nidhana karavala haste.
Mlecha means a meat eater, is it? Mlecha. And Yavana means one who doesn't accept Shastra? Is that Yavana?
Yavana is like that. Very, very low. And maybe mlecha or javan, what maybe Mahaprabhu towards his mercy to one and all, one and all. Many mlechas, many javanas. Still, those will not accept this thing. They will remain at last to be killed by Kalki. Understand, Gudakesa? I have marked that line, I'll find out. Prabhupada has said that thing. Prabhupada, my Guru Maharaj said that living entity falls down from Brahman. Yes. In some purport I have found it. I marked it, I'll find out. That in Bhagavad purport. Yes, yes, Bhagavad. I'll find out. I marked it.
It also says this in Sri Ishopanishad also. Same thing. It says that the source of the jiva is Brahman. The jiva comes from Brahman. It says it in one of the later purports of Sri Ishopanishad. I was reading it just recently.
Yes, and all acharyas have said so. Prabhupada said some different thing, no? I'll show you, I'll find out. In one purport I have marked it.
When Kalki, at the end of Kali Yuga, kills all the miscreants, Kalki, they get Brahma Sayuja Mukti.
Yes.
They go to the impersonal Brahman. I'll ask you one question, Maharaj. I was reading in the second canto, it mentioned that it was talking about the three types of suffering: adibodhic klesh, adidaivic klesh, adiatmic. And it said that birth, death, old age and disease were an aspect of adibodhic klesh.
Adibodhic.
And I was puzzled by that, because I've always heard that adibodhic klesh was suffering from other living entities. So I was wondering why birth, death, old age and disease were an aspect of adibodhic klesh.
Prabhupada said so in his purport.
It says so, yes.
Caused by other living entities.
It says, I'll read it if you want, the actual section. I made a note of it. It said the conditioned soul in ignorance cannot see that behind material manifestations there are adibodhic, adiatmic and adidaivic actions.
Yes.
The adibhuta manifestation entails repeated births and deaths with old age and disease. And then it says the adiatma manifestation conditions the spirit soul, and the adidaiva is the controlling system.
Yes.
So I was puzzled why it said adibhuta entails repeated birth and death with old age and disease.
Yes. Because birth is caused from a living entity. So it is adibodhic.
Death also?
So, when there is birth, there is death. No birth, no death.
Automatic.
Automatic. There is birth, there is death. Definitely. And birth is according to the reactions of the prarabdha karma. And death is also like that. And disease is that. The three tapas is the reactions of prarabdha karma. And it is under conditional state. You understand? They suffer, the conditioned souls suffer from these three tapas, not the liberated souls.
Yes.
You understand? So this is adibodhic.
Yes, I was wondering about, I've read different sections about the Vasudev state of consciousness. I was wondering about this Vasudev state and also about exactly what it is. If you could tell me what the Vasudev state is.
Vasudev state is spiritual, not material state, it's spiritual.
Is the Vasudev state when you can actually see Krishna? You're actually seeing Krishna, that's the Vasudev state?
Not actually seeing Krishna, realizing. Supreme Personality Godhead, realizing Super Soul. Yes. Vasudev state.
And pure goodness is also...
Pure goodness, yes, that's pure goodness. When you will be in pure goodness, then you are in that state. It's the same thing, so it's Vasudev state, yeah.
The platform of Bhav, that's also part of the Vasudev state.
Bhav. You see, that devotion says, Adasradha, Prasadasanga, Bhajan Kriya, Anarthanibhuti, Nishthastato, Ruchistato, Tathasakti, then comes Bhav.
Yes.
You understand? Bhav means, let's question of prem. Bhav when matures,
Yes.
that's prem, pure prem. Bhav is the beginning of prem. Yes.
So is Bhav before or after the Vasudev state?
Yes, after.
Bhav is after that.
Yes. And after that. Then, you see, Nistharuchi, Nishthasato, Ruchistato, Asakti, you see? Adasradha, Adasradha, Anathanabhuti, Nishtasato, Ruchis.